So, regarding this, our African Cup of Nations, I want to ask, which country do you think has been the most luckiest country? All throughout the game.
I feel it's Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes. Yeah, I feel the same thing too. Yeah, because they've just been having losers' luck.
for me, I feel like the AFCON was written for Cote d'Ivoire to get to that point because they are the host country.
Like, why will you say it was written?
Why?
I don't know.
That is, they are trying to implicate somebody.
Well, I mean, just like what happened at the last World Cup, where one guy walked his way to where one guy walked his way to the pinnacle of football. You understand? Through having series of penalties. You understand? It's the same way Cote d'Ivoire had to qualify through, best losers, and in between tournaments, changing coaches. Do you understand?
Whoa,
And getting they changed. They got a new coach. I remember the first coach resigned or left after the first 2 or 3 matches, and then they got in a new coach for the knockout stages.
And CAF didn't do anything. I think there's supposed to be at least some ground rules.
I mean, this is the first time I'm actually seeing something like that happen in any major competition. So this is the first time I've seen most tournaments. Yeah, after.
It's after the league.
After the games, or after the whole competition, you say, "Oh, so."
I think that's part of what actually makes this AFCON interesting. Because how do you just fire a coach?
But
they were out of they were slightly out.
They were not out.
They fired, and then the assistant coach took over. So it wasn't like they changed the coach per se.
It was the
They
assistant.
fired
Okay, it was the
because they
assistant.
lost and they were basically out. They came back because somebody scored more goals and they came back into the round.
So they've been the luckiest actually.
It's just trial luck.
Back
That's
to
how
our
they got there.
back to our
Okay.
banter. Back to our
No
banter.
problem, good.
I remember on a Twitter space when Nigeria beats Cameroon, and there was a particular guy that was crying in French. Guys,
But we're actually so rude in this country.
that day it was as if I wanted to pop in my head. I was laughing so bad. And the people that are always at the receiving end, Ghana.
But wait, what did Ghana actually do towards that? Even if we don't face Ghana, like we have a match, it's not as if we're playing with them. We beat another person. We'll still look for a way and still drag Ghana from where they are.
It's a sibling,
Why?
sibling rivalry.
It's wrong.
There are some times where
It's
where
not
your
nice.
you beat your junior brother for the slightest thing.
Exactly.
I don't understand. What have Ghana done to us?
Well, I saw a tweet recently that showed the map of Nigeria. We're surrounded by francophone speaking countries.
Yeah, and Ghana is
Closest English speaking country in the whole West Africa.
it's Ghana.
So
We do not speak French.
Since we can't banter in French, we look for the
you
next
just
person.
lost, and it's so painful that small thing just happens online. Somebody just looks for the closest Ghanaian. Ghana, come here. I'm like, leave these people. Like,
I
what's
was
the concern?
I
Let them rest.
I was saw a animated that everybody went to go and collect my piano from South Africa.
South Africa.
And they were going on the road and they saw Ghana pressing their man and they're like, get out.
No, but it's somehow. Look at the match we had between Nigeria and South Africa. Yes, that match was something else.
That much.
It's electrifying.
That match killed two
To be
people.
truthful, I did
I
not
heard
watch
it
the
was
match.
more than 2. Our vice president had to leave the stadium. He didn't watch the final, the penalty
The
shootout.
penalty shootout.
Really?
Yeah, he took a walk around the stadium.
If I just faint for the
No.
Because when I say one
On the
person
second
not cry,
thought,
like,
it's probably why we won.
me. No, to be true, because I did not watch the match.
Okay.
Like, I was just using live
WhatsApp
score. I just
status
go.
and live
Like,
score.
I'm like, when I just saw match over, full, meaning halftime, everything, 1-1, penalty, I just told myself, me. It's not me. You will give IBP before it's time. I just left it. And I told myself, I'm not watching. I was just hearing, hey, my neighbor. Hey. I'm like, so this is what they want me to watch. And that day,
That's why my guy is supporting Atletico.
Actually, that's
Because
that's why he
the truth
does that.
The truth is, you never can tell. If vice president was in that stadium, you can.
To be honest, I actually honestly feel that's why we actually won the match. The fact that he left.
It's because you know it.
Well,
No, why you go? No, I don't think. But me, I just felt it's good for him because see, it's not everybody that have.
But he was on
Hats.
tracksuit though.
Like, you see this
yeah,
football hat.
he came in tracksuit.
You see this football
He
hat.
came prepared, so
It's not.
No, you cannot prepare your hat for football.
That's the thing. It's not everybody that have that.
You can't prepare your hat.
Support me and let's
go every match.
They are always
that
goalless 0-0 draw.
1-0, 2-1, 3-2. No, we don't score more than 4, right?
I mean, how did they want to do it? Even that 3 is rare.
You know what?
When was the last time
you know,
Atletico Madrid scored 3 goals?
Yes, now we scored, I think, 4 matches ago. We scored. I know, people scored twice now.
See now 4 matches
so,
ago.
4 match throwback.
But then Manchester United have been losing and they've been.
We've not lost in 2024.
Come on, how many matches into?
But we've not lost in 2024. Can you say that about your team?
Yes, now we've not lost.
Oh, really?
So, yes. We
So
really
both of
lost.
you have not lost. That is
No,
good.
it's not. But then we don't.
But,
spend
but
much.
at least the good thing is I've not lost in 2024. My team is rich.
Are you trying to say his team is poor?
Sorry?
that's what he's trying
Are you
to
trying to say his
say.
team is
He
poor?
That's what he's actually trying to
He can't
say.
pull the kind of players I pull.
But if you're looking at riches, and let's do just a little comparison. I'm not good in all these football statistics, but I came across a post on Twitter which shows the value of Nigerian players in AFCON and also show the value of South
African players.
Man, I need to lie you. That difference is large. Large. I don't say we don't win that match. I
for use and banter us.
The rating they go finish us.
Jesus.
Man. Like it was, I guess Nigeria was over 300 and something.
383, I guess.
Yes.
$million.
South Africa was how much?
Like 3.
Is it 3?
Finished with like 100 or so.
200 and something.
200.
I'm like, this thing large, you like. It was so clear that
They don't export most of their players. That's why.
Yeah, most of our
And it depends on
players
the value
are.
when you are
Yes.
value higher.
they don't export their players.
Yeah, the
does it
value-
mean most of their players are just
Yeah,
locals?
So the thing is,
Yes.
Bafana generally, they are not really like South Africa is not a football.
No, they
Yeah.
are.
No, they are not as much as Nigeria. I
No,
think they
we-
play
we-
rugby.
No, they
More?
they hosted the World Cup in 2010.
So obviously,
They
all their
hosted the World
stadiums
Cup in
are well
2010.
built.
I just feel like the love of football is not as
Standard.
much as
FIFA
Nigeria.
standard.
in fact, one of the things we can actually see, and I feel like I'm not even happy saying it right, but the standard of the league in South Africa is far, far better than what we have in
Is it
Nigeria.
home, like their homemade
Yes,
leagues?
their homemade leagues is
Marketing wise.
Listen, we had our African team go for an African Cup, and we're using chalk to write their numbers at the back.
Wait, please explain me. Which African team?
I think it was Ayimba. Yeah, they were using chalk to write their numbers at the back. The next match, they used marker. You will never see
Are
a South
you
African.
sure?
Yes, it's out
I
there.
know, yes, no, it was there. Nice.
It's out there. You will check it and you will see.
Please
They had
off
to- I
this
think-
camera.
Code don't catch me. Like this actually looks like a joke. You mean chalk and marker?
Yes, chalk.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah, the picture went viral. Number 3, in an African Cup. They represented Nigeria in an African Cup, and we're using chalk and marker.
Champions League.
Yeah, CAF Champions League,
Wait,
and they were using
And
marker.
like, okay now,
The whole Champions League.
Imagine.
will you say these guys are not well funded or what? Or you have people at the top just squandering the money that are being budgeted?
Most
for these
Nigerian
guys.
teams are state funded. You understand? So it
And how many
depends.
states have that money to?
They do. Yeah.
Oh, okay, they do.
No, I'm saying, will you say that? Is it that you say the states are not funding them well,
Probably they're not
or you
priority.
have so many political rubbish going on in the sense that maybe the state release funds, but Oga at the top will start diverting funds to things that are not supposed to.
Honestly, I mean,
Because
I'm not-
I won't lie,
Yeah.
I'm already ashamed. If you people really mean that
Chalk
these
was
guys
used.
went and they used chalk and marker.
okay, so this is the thing, yeah. we can't. I'm not going to be the one to call out the.
I'm gonna call out any.
I'm not going to be the one to call out
them.
the corruption in NFF and the Nigerian Football League and every other thing, right?
I call it NFF.
But
NFF.
but one of the things you should see is okay. Let's talk about the growth of Sporting Lagos, okay, which happens to be the club owned by Paystack, the Paystack founder, right? He owns Sporting Lagos, and if you can see the difference in their players, and although they are not doing well in the league, but.
Is it a new club?
Yeah, it's a new club. They just got into the
club,
Premier League. This is their first season in the Premier League. Do you understand? They've
Premier League?
Yes, in the Nigerian Premier League. No, this is their first season in the Nigerian Premier League.
Premier
They had
League.
their first season in the Nigerian National League. That was the second tier.
Last year.
Yeah, last year. So this is their like first in the main top flight. Do you understand? So
Because I thought they played Wemont Stars and it was Western Derby.
okay, no. That was like an off-season competition that happened. That was the Southwest Derby. So now, if you look at the quality of their jersey is made by Umbro. They have sponsors like some sponsors. Do you understand? And all those things that actually make sure if you go to Sporting Lagos for their matches, you see, very, very nice hospitality. You get your VIP. In fact, when you buy their jersey, it comes to you in a park. Very, very lovely stuff. They got influencers to push. They unveil their players in a different way. I mean, there was one Nigerian club that unveiled their player with a touchlight, but
we digress.
But that's not the point.
That's not why we are here.
That's not why we are here. Do you understand? So I believe that if we have like a whole lot of private individuals come over to take this thing from the government, we're actually going to do well. We have very, very good players. I mean, you can look at our goalkeeper, one billion.
That guy can save Nigeria.
Is the answer to our Naira problems.
I want the answer on Naira problem.
He can save.
He can save the Naira.
He can save the Naira. Do you understand? And look at him. He's from our league, and look at how he's performing in the top flight. Although he has moved to the South African League, where I pity him. I was really praying for him after that match.
But from what I heard, he said he was already up for sale, kind of.
Yeah, but he was still contracted to them as at the time he beat South Africa.
That's what happened. He could He did try. We'll shake South Africa. We'll shake. We don't call him a fan.
That guy is a national treasure.
He's a national treasure.
How the leagues make money, especially like Nigerian league.
That was the angle I was when we were talking about private investors. I wanted to come to that to ask, for you to say if you want a private person to get into it, it's a business for them. They just don't want to get into there and just blow up money without getting some kind of returns.
Returns
so
of investment.
how well do you think, or
I think
how do you think they can monetize?
I
this
think
stuff?
I don't think it's far fetched. Before he comes, I don't think if they can monetize Big Brother, bro.
No, Big Brother is different. Like,
But Big Brother is different, but,
Yeah, but also
it's still viewers.
Yes,
it's viewers. Now, how do they make money in England?
the same way.
It's TV rights. What makes Manchester United in their bad form richer than Atletico Madrid in their best form? What makes them better is the TV rights.
I don't understand. Guy, you are just keeping quiet. Defend your
It's
club.
the truth now, but
It's the truth. Thank you. It's the truth.
Why will you just give up like that?
Oh my
He
God!
doesn't have a fighting chance.
Really?
This banter is
Guy.
deep.
Defend your club.
But then, see, the truth is, we just moved to a new stadium. You understand? But then, man, Old Trafford is falling apart.
Okay.
There are videos around showing Old Trafford falling apart, their walls and every other thing.
Okay.
So that's why their new owner, I think part owner is trying to propose a new stadium for them. But then they are lacking funds at the moment. So I think we can't compare them to us.
Is
at
it
the
true?
moment.
Okay, you know the problem with me lacking funds? Yeah. I lack funds and still remain the third most valuable club in the world.
Past glory,
Bam.
exactly.
You could, as you're watching this video right now, you could pick up your phone and check. Man U is still like the third most valuable club
The only thing Manchester
in the
United
world.
has,
We're gonna
is
check
just-
it.
Yes, most valuable.
It's
We're still the,
commercial success.
no,
not-
no, you don't remove my commercial success from the club.
But then
Are you
that's
getting
what
me?
you
I still have more Champions Leagues than you.
We don't have any now.
Yeah, exactly. So what even your past glory can't match up to me.
Exactly. But then
Exactly. So you don't even have a present glory.
You're bringing money from
You don't have a present glory.
No.
Your league is whack. You guys don't hardly have any competition.
My league has the most Champions League in history.
Oh, please tell me how many Champions League your team has contributed to that.
Like I said, we have 0.
Okay. So why do you have to speak for another club?
You just bantered the whole league now. But then
Yes,
we have
I
the
mean-
best players in the world.
You know you could
Best
actually
young stars.
check the news, yeah.
For the best players.
You could actually check the news and also realize how much involvement Real Madrid and Barcelona has in fraud, especially when it comes to refereeing and actually making sure that
So I guess
decisions.
Man City is innocent now.
Well,
Are you guys the Saints? Is that what you're trying to say?
Man City.
Saints,
Man City is not our glorious club. They are just on a fine run this period.
They've been on fire for the past 7 years.
Oh, come on. Real Madrid has
I heard facts behind
Real Madrid has been on a fine run for the past 40 years.
So
Exactly. So please.
You just said it now. That means Spanish league is way better than English.
The Spanish league cannot be compared to the English league.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because the English league is the most viewed.
It's just commercial success that they have.
Come
Nothing
on.
else.
Why can't you? Okay, with all the Champions Leagues and all the glory you think you have, why can't you draw so much commercial success?
Colonialism.
now?
Why can't you draw so much commercial success?
Oh my God.
A small team in England can go head to head with Barcelona
Name one,
for
please.
a player.
Name one.
Answer.
Name one. Apart
Name
from
one.
Man City and
No, don't say apart from.
I'm actually
Exactly.
very happy.
Small club. You said a small club.
Yeah, a small
Apart from
club.
Man City,
I'm
they
telling you,
are small
I'm telling you
clubs,
that Brighton will go head to head with Barcelona for a player. The only thing,
Oh my God.
the only thing that keeps Barcelona, the only thing that will make a player go to Barcelona over Brighton is the fact that Barcelona has history.
Barcelona is
Jesus
the
Christ.
number one most commercial football club.
Barcelona is the most number one commercial
Then
football club.
Real Madrid.
Most commercial.
Barcelona is the commercial.
Second is
That's why,
Bayern.
because they sell. The only reason why Barcelona can be the top commercial club in the world right now is because they sell off everything.
For real. Why
They don't have a TV station because they've sold it, right? You guys literally sold the rights to your own stadium. Barcelona doesn't have the rights to their own stadium. It's called Spotify. Okay, let me
They
give.
bought part of it.
No, it's not part of it. See,
It's even less than 20%.
no, it is not part of it. You can check the deal. Spotify paid for the right
Or
for a
500
particular
something
for
million
a particular period of years.
This to devaluate the value because
It's
whether
just
they sold this one or they sold that one, they are the most commercial. This is
What-
what you were bragging here.
What?
about,
No,
man.
it's not. It's not what I'm
Yeah,
bragging
but-
about.
no, chill. See, Atletico Madrid in question.
Exactly.
Chill.
Why are you doing that?
No, the banter is against Atletico Madrid.
Exactly.
Please.
I don't take it to Barca. It's disrespectful. You understand? If you start comparing Barcelona and Manchester United,
Oh,
and it's
really?
affecting Barcelona.
How?
You know, even deep inside, you know what I'm saying is true.
I don't know what you are saying.
But you can compare Atletico Madrid to Manchester United
How?
in the sense that we are more successful recently. The last time you won a trophy was, I think, last year. It was just Carabao Cup,
And we won last year.
right? But you didn't get to play the community shield. You understand? It took you
Okay.
to, but then you went to Champions League, and you crashed out, right? Or you still crash out, right? Or are you still there?
I'm out.
That's it.
Okay, but now I'm going
Last
to.
bar. Even
But I'm
comparing-
going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. You've been doing so well in the Champions League, and what's to show for it?
Like I said, we've never won anything. Understand?
So why are you
But
still
if
talking?
we get to Europa League, we'll still win the Europa League.
Oh,
That one is
when
sure.
have you won the Europa League? How many times?
We won it twice.
How many times have I won the Europa League?
Once.
Really?
You know that.
I've won it twice.
When?
I won it with Jose Mourinho and right before then.
Right before him.
Yes.
I never went to the Europa League before then.
Yes, we had.
No.
We had been. You should always you should always arm yourself with.
Stop now. Don't
all right.
disrespect your club.
No problem. I mean, the good thing is your high goats Barcelona got into the Europa League and was still kicked out by Frankfurt.
But he's talking about that.
No, but it was still beaten by Frankfurt. They went back the next year, and I kicked them out too. Oh, so that's what you are saying now. Exactly.
Right?
Do you see what I'm saying? Now, the question you asked me was where did I get to? Now I'm asking him.
But then
with all his Champions League glory that is put on his head, have you won anything?
Twice.
Okay, you've been to the Champions League final twice,
right?
and you lost it.
Exactly.
Okay,
The
I've
same
been to
way
the
mine
Champions League final how many times?
I don't know.
Exactly. I've won 3 Champions Leagues.
How many finals have you been to?
As I can remember, we've been to so many.
Barcelona beat them twice, right? Messi both times, right? And you say, come on now.
But Atletico Madrid has gone to the final twice with zero. The banter is between both of us.
Because I can't even compare Atletico Madrid to Manchester United in the first place.
Exactly.
You understand? But then you are still pushing it.
No, because you try to push a point about Atletico Atletico Madrid as a special car when, come on, you guys are not that. You guys are not it. You guys have never been it.
Who is the most expensive player in Manchester United?
Who's the most expensive player in Manchester United?
Now.
Value-wise?
Yes.
You can call Marcus Rashford.
What?
Marcus Rashford.
See Onana.
No, the sweet thing about Onana right now is that Onana is much more valued than your best player because Onana, as at the last year, Onana was the best goalkeeper, right, on the Ballon d'Or list. Yes, in Champions League. Sorry, yeah, in Champions League last year, he was the best goalkeeper. Which of your player was, I don't know, best in their positions in the Champions League last year?
Jesus, man.
It's over.
But then, he was not playing in Champions League for Manchester United.
You were bantering Onana, and I'm asking you.
No, he was not playing for Manchester United.
You are bantering. Why did you call his name?
Manchester United is the problem. Because Manchester United and he crashed.
But what will you now talk about Atletico Madrid that all their players crashed?
Oh my God, all black crash, Griezmann clash.
Come on, Griezmann has been to Atletico Madrid, Barcelona for the past 6 years and I've never won anything.
Chill, man.
Come on, Copa del Rey. Like I had with who? Who did he win it with?
No.
Thank you very much.
Chill.
It was never with Atletico Madrid, right? Good.
But he won the Europa League with Atletico Madrid.
Sorry? Like you said, Europa League is not something we should be calling when big boys are talking.
But then you just hyped it.
No, after I hyped it, you brought it down and then you are hyping your player against it. Your best player's best success is the Europa League. Come on.
Yes, now. Because even Ibra had Europa League for Manchester United. That's the only European Cup he has.
Who? Ibrahimovic. Come on, Ibrahimovic is a nomad. You can't call him. He has played for Barcelona.
But
and
he never had Champions League.
He never had the Champions League all his while. So are you trying to say? Are you also trying to say Barcelona is the problem with Ibrahimovic?
Paul doesn't have a chance.
Pogba.
Doesn't have.
Yeah, he doesn't. He also played. You cannot forget the fact that he also played for Juventus. So is Juventus the problem?
And he came to Manchester United too.
And what did he win? What did he win at Juve?
He won the league 3 straight times.
3 straight times. Good. And he came to Manchester United and he won the Europa League too.
He won what?
Europa League.
They've taken over our podcast.
Europa League where they downgrade.
The
whole point.
At this point, we should just give them the mic.
The league as a whole, the Spanish league as a whole, is way competitive too. You can't tell me that for the past. They're only top 6.
You can't tell me that for the past 40, 30, 50 years or throughout the point where La Liga has come, it has always been dominated by two people.
No.
And then one guy, one brother that thinks he's part of them just comes in once in a while to get third position and sometimes
In 2002,
first.
Valencia won the Spanish La Liga. Do you know
Okay,
that?
that's rare cases.
In 2000, Deportivo won the La Liga.
Mm-hmm. Where are they now?
So what are you saying?
Where are they now?
Doesn't matter.
You can't. So, are you trying to tell me that Real Madrid and Barcelona are not the
But then
one
Nottingham Forest
are
won the
not the
Champions
one
League,
nominating? I mean, Nottingham Forest right now is a little club in
But then
England,
what
and they
Champions
have the
League?
Champions League better than before Atletico Madrid.
So, okay, you're bringing it back to Atletico Madrid.
No, I'm just trying to show you. You are trying to body the league, and I'm trying to show you,
You don't
how
get
many
the whole
people
point. Now,
we
that's
have.
not
No,
what
as
I'm saying.
Deportivo
See,
won.
accept that Atletico doesn't have the Champions League.
Good.
You understand?
How many clubs here in La Liga have won the Champions League?
Okay. Just two.
Who and who?
Obviously, you know them.
I mean, you should say it.
Name?
You know Barcelona and Real
Please
Madrid.
say their names.
Barcelona and Real Madrid.
How does it feel not calling your club?
No, I already know they
How
don't
does
have-
it feel? I'm just asking. You should
Come on.
express.
No.
You know, sometimes you actually need to speak out.
No.
Send a
I'm
message
not
to your
trying to
send a
put down-
message to your club.
No, see, I'm not trying to put down my club. You're
Okay.
trying so hard.
Oh,
You understand?
I understand.
He's trying so hard, but he can't get
We
there.
They
came up
can't
with-
just get
we
it.
We came back to La Liga, I think, 2008. We
Okay.
went for relegation, you understand? So, since then, we've been trying to pitch one or two together. We got a new stadium. Moved away
Okay, you
from
guys are just gathering.
So I know with time, we don't get that much funds, you understand?
No colonial support.
Okay, in other words, you guys are broke.
So we make money from player sales and other things. So
Okay.
we are not like Manchester United that even their owner doesn't even invest. So you're just sweeping them off.
Okay, can I bring a stat? Do you know that the amount of money we made from Cristiano Ronaldo's shirt sales alone, your team has never seen that kind of money from probably tickets.
Do you know how much Atletico Madrid is worth?
How much? Is it worth more than Man U?
Mine is just worth about 1.1.
Is it worth more than Manchester United? Yes or no?
Chill now. Chill.
Can you answer my question?
Like I said, I can't even compare them in the first place.
Exactly.
But then you keep on bringing conversations.
No, because
to
you
If I said I support Real
run
Madrid
you
now,
run away.
then
No, you
know that
can't.
we
You
would have
can't. You
said
can't.
anything.
You know the funny thing.
You know that.
You can't.
But then
even-
you know what I'm
You
saying.
can't.
is
You
true,
can't
right?
say you
But then you know what I'm
support
saying is
Real
the truth.
Madrid.
But then you know what I'm saying is the truth.
What?
If I said I support Real Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
and you say you support my nothing.
There won't be a conversation.
Come on now. But then I came playing.
No, you can't. You always tell. Real Madrid has been a club since.
So mine have been a club now.
They've been there ages before Manchester United came.
Yeah, Manchester
Just the
United
same way Atletico Madrid came from. I mean, you said 2008.
Jesus Christ, that's what I said. I
Yes,
said from
no.
relegation 2008.
From
We've been
relegation.
in the
Okay,
league since
Since when?
like I think we were founded 1912 or so.
1912. You are relatively new now.
1912.
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
Maybe
You, are
wrong.
you cannot. You cannot come on. If we go through the history of clubs in football, yeah, you always know that clubs have been there since 18 something, and also they are relatively new.
The people that they gave birth to in 1912, for your information, they are dead.
Yeah, I know.
You don't the key.
They have died.
Go back to promoting AFCON and making money from.
Yes, please.
From
Before
here,
we digress too
AFCON.
long. So how do you think our local teams can be monetized and investors who really want to invest can also get value for their money?
Okay.
Yeah, an economist, I'm just asking.
No.
No, go on. So how?
All right. So, from my knowledge of football, I mean, there are different ways at which clubs, make money and stuff. Which ticket sales, jersey sales.
How many people they buy, Joe? I don't know.
And every Nigerian can even afford
Some of those
gate
stuff.
fee.
Okay, now that's why I feel right now, yeah. That's what Sporting Lagos is trying to do, because Sporting Lagos, the gate fee for normal regular is just 1,000 naira. So with 1,000 naira, you would be able to go in to watch a full Sporting Lagos match. Do you understand? And I feel like, well, for a regular person, 1,000 naira.
Yeah, especially if
is
I walk around
affordable.
1,000, yeah.
Exactly.
That's how many dollars?
That's barely 1 point.
80 cents or so.
80
Yeah.
cents, yeah. 80
So
cents.
it's like 80 cents to, go watch a football match at, what they call it. But
But it might be different tomorrow. It might be like maybe 70 cents tomorrow.
probably at some point it might get to 50.
So you think from ticket sales, they will?
For now, they will not. Why? Because a whole lot of people, yeah, and again, our stadiums are small.
We start saying how,
I
when
agree.
you
The
sti-
stadiums
wait,
are small.
This,
The stadium they use for
what they
Sporting
call the name?
Lagos.
Sporting Lagos uses Onikon Stadium.
Onikon.
Yes, in Lagos.
They don't use the normal Sulere Stadium. That one
No,
is-
no, 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 no.
Is that too
You
big?
want to kill them. They use what they call the name, Onikon Stadium. Yeah, and honestly, the stadium is practically very small.
What stops them from using Sulere Stadium?
I don't know.
Is that too big?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably it's too big.
No, stadiums are not. It's just the capacity that is big.
Yes, that's the capacity. I mean,
But
if
then
you
I
guys-
think it's the arrangement with whoever they are doing arrangement with. Do you
yeah, I feel like most of the time, most teams in Lagos use the Onikon Stadium.
Because
Or
that
they
means
have
if you are looking, that means if that's what they use, then it simply means one, earning money from that investment is going to be really, really tricky, and they might not get value or interest
Yeah,
over
but-
time,
but
or
you
even
know-
if it's something that will take like forever and ever. It's not as if they might not get over, it might take so much time. And now if you look at sales of merchandise, which is jerseys, I don't know, how much do you think they will sell those jerseys? And how
Okay,
many
so-
people do you think will be able to afford it?
Honestly, Sporting Lagos jersey is quite expensive.
Like how much, give or take?
Last
Local
time-
currency.
Last
Range. You might not give me the exact. You might say,
Okay, so last time I checked was around 26.
6K, nigga.
One of the reasons why they might not, they might not make their sales right now, yeah, is because, and I'm going to liken it with the movie industry in Nigeria, okay, and in the US. So, for example, Funke Akindele, congratulations to her, she reached 1 billion naira. Do you understand? And if we look at that chart when it was released, the next person to her was like, I think, the other woman that released the movie.
Malaika, so.
Yes, and they were like 230 something million. You understand? So the gap was like a whole lot, and it took Funke Akindele years of building, releasing movies before she was able to attain that height. And why I feel that happened is because Funke Akindele became a household name with people. People believe that when Funke drops, it's going to be a banger, and so they went to watch it. Do you
And that thing
understand?
should not disappoint.
Yes, she didn't disappoint. Do you understand? So,
That's subjective.
We'll discuss about that when we are discussing about movies.
so the next time she's going to drop a movie, a whole lot of more people will want to watch. Do you understand? So it's also the same thing with the football. We are very, very used to live scores because most of us don't travel to UK to watch the matches. And in fact, most people that travel to the UK, one of the first things that they do, or maybe when they are leaving, is that they go to their boyhood clubs. Do you understand? They go to Manchester, they go to Chelsea. I mean, you would never ever see Nigerians travel to Spain and snap with, you know who. Do you understand? Except for my brother. So I feel like when the league, when we have like much more private investors here who would make people want to, support this thing. I mean, look at Sporting Lagos right now. They are building a fan base. There are people that will tell you have never missed a Sporting Lagos match. Just like the same way over there, they have people who have never missed a Manchester United match for 59 years. They have lifetime membership forms. Do you understand?
I think another thing that Sporting Lagos is trying to do is they're trying to make it the cool thing.
Yes.
To come and watch like football, because I remember when I was growing up, people don't really support our own league football teams like Eimba, all of that. And in my mind, I'm like, one day I asked my dad, I'm like, is this Eimba people not equivalent to Arsenal? My dad was like, yes. why are people not shouting and giving all these arguments about them? So I think that's what Sporting Lagos they are trying to do.
Yeah.
They're trying to get them to be like the cool thing.
Yeah, the cool thing.
Yeah.
And you go to schools and you hear people. You can now walk in Lagos and see someone randomly wear a Sporting Lagos jersey.
So if I see that today, I will not even know. You don't have an idea of how it looks like.
Well,
But if you come and give me one, I will collect. I will sell their market where I will. But I really don't have an idea.
yeah, but I mean, I've walked some few times and I've seen people, with Sporting Lagos jersey. In fact, you'll see people making Instagram posts with their Sporting Lagos jerseys. I know some babes who just want to get the jersey because it's fine.
I wear on the sleeves. Sir.
So, and I feel like if we have so many, and this is just happening in Lagos, if we have like a private company take over Enyimba, for example, I mean, let's be honest, Enyimba has fans in their states.
Yes,
they have
do.
fans. People turn up to watch their matches. But so exactly, Kano Pillars, those are like one of the strongest people in. These are institutions that were there from time before. I mean, I know some of our international legends started from there. You hear Shooting Stars, all those things. So I feel like if we have people who go in there, put in the money, raise their standards up, increase the quality of the football, make it look like something cool. Do you understand? A whole lot of people will go to watch the matches, and they won't regret. There was a period Sporting Lagos took their fans, they transported their fans from Lagos to a particular state to watch the match, and people went.
Yeah.
Because they see it as a cool thing to support Sporting Lagos. So if there are 20 different teams in the top tier football league, right? If all of them can actually, put in this effort that Sporting Lagos is doing. I mean, we have Inter Lagos also that's coming up. Do you understand? And then we have Remo Stars that's in
Ogun State.
Yes, that just also now because of they now have a rivalry between Remo Stars and Sporting Lagos. So that's like the Southwest Derby kind of thing. So it's now so when it's now time for Remo Stars versus Sporting Lagos, you will even see the banter on social media.
Yeah, going on.
So people want to see, okay, who is going to win? Now it's not a Lagos versus Ogun thing. And Lagos versus Ogun State is...
I know they like that kind of thing.
It's like...
I say, but okay, but...
I think Lagos and Ogun State have this thing with like Nigeria and
Ghana. Yeah.
We downgrade them. You can't even stay like after Bega and you're like, you're in Ogun State.
Yeah, Ogun State already. Everybody is trying to say, oh, yeah, I'm in Ikorodu, I'm in Lagos. No, brother, you are in Ogun State sometimes. So
There's just also a lot of like social value in that.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a football match, you can just go with your babe.
Yeah.
But wait, let me ask this question. I don't know, for the ladies out there, how many of you will be willing to go to a stadium to watch a match with something like this with your boyfriend? I would really like to know.
Do you know, I think a lot of
because
ladies...
as you just said it now, it just clocked my head because I don't think you have ladies who will say, hey,
I think ladies will
let's
want
go for
to
a football
go.
date.
I think
Like,
ladies
let's
will
go and
actually
some-
want to go.
But do you know
how I know that ladies will actually want to go? Because the reason why ladies don't tend to watch matches, like maybe especially Premier Leagues, is because they don't understand the backstories. And when they are trying to, all these explanations that you guys are giving, they don't really understand it. But we all watch Nigerian match. And we saw a lot of ladies on Twitter saying, so this is what you people used to kill yourself for.
Yeah.
No wonder you people will be shouting, tell me why you want to kill yourself for this. But they could feel the excitement. And this is something they could relate to. Because, of course, there's storytelling behind it.
Nigeria.
Yeah, and it's Nigeria, you understand? As I said, this is the only thing we have going on for us right now. So, yes, I think babes will actually decide to go for a football event. Just know that at the end of that football event, you guys are going to go have lunch.
It's not an issue.
It's-
But the
exactly.
thing is, go watch the match first.
They are going to watch.
You get,
Yeah,
go
but I
watch the
also
match
feel like
first.
Nigerian leagues, like the teams in Nigerian leagues, can actually, build upon, this AFCON that just happened right now. I feel the Nigerian leagues, the clubs in the league can actually, I don't know if they have marketing managers and stuff, they can create campaigns that talk to the female people in Nigeria that takes up. I mean, a lot of, where I watched the match, there were a whole lot of ladies. And during the penalty kick, someone's is he about to score? Will he score? Who is that guy standing? Why is he standing on the pitch?
Exactly.
Why is the goalkeeper
so
talking to this guy?
There's not enough PR for ladies for football.
So yeah, there's not enough PR, and we have our women team is actually also doing very, very well.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand? So I feel like we just need to.
Women and football.
No, the women team.
Like the women team, you know what I mean? Like, that's a whole conversation that I don't think I really want us to have today. Because I won't lie, I really don't know anything about those ladies. But once in a while, we just hear, oh, they are playing World Cup for women. I say, are we there? They are playing, like, it's even in the national thing, like, but it's as if you don't even hear anything. But I remember there was a time we heard our Nigerian ladies won, is it not the World Cup, or the one of these cups also.
Yeah, AFCON.
It was so quiet.
And our basketball ladies are also trying.
Yeah, our sports in general.
Qualified for the Olympics.
Yeah, for the Olympics. Our sports in general are actually doing well. But I mean, I just feel like the certain powers that be in Nigeria would not actually release. They will not actually release. They won't actually release the fundings, do you understand, that would help these people grow. I mean, right now, you see people if you go to the stadium and you see them training and you're like, nah,
all right. Thank you so much. So I thank you so much for coming, first of all. I really enjoyed the banter. I was lost in between, but I really enjoyed the banter. Thank you so much. Thank you to our director at the back for giving us, and our BTS guy to Timmy. Thank you so much. He says a lie. Everybody was giving us banter here, and that was the energy we actually wanted, because we wanted everybody to feel among and thrive in this banter. So those watching, please comment below your favorite team. And
should be Manchester
please
United.
keep the banter going on in the comment section.
Should be Manchester.
Thank you. It should be Manchester.
It should be Manchester.
Thank you so much, Yashim. Thank you so much,
you,
Fran.
guys.
Thank you so much for having us here.
much.
And please don't forget to subscribe to Lifestyle Mapping Podcast.
See you guys in the next episode.
See you guys in the next episode.